Rashford's transfer to Barcelona is officially done. Yes, you heard that right. Maybe you didn't expect it, but this decision wasn't made overnight. The story actually started at the end of last season and the beginning of the current transfer window. That's when confirmed reports began to surface. The club was looking for a new left winger, a request made by Hansi Flick. Not someone like Rafinha, but a winger with completely different qualities. Several names entered the radar: Rashford, Luis Diaz, Nico Williams, and Lookman. 4 players, each with their own pros and cons. But one thing they all have in common: they fit perfectly with the profile Barcelona needs on the left wing. Now, the agreement with Rashford and Manchester United is done, a loan deal with a buy option. That's it, Rashford will be wearing the Barcelona shirt next season. Now a lot of questions come to mind. Is Rashford really the missing piece in Barcelona's attack? Or is this just another short-term loan move that will fade away? And why did Barcelona specifically choose Rashford? Let's tackle the first question. Is Rashford truly the missing link in Barca's attacking system? To answer this accurately, we first need to understand how Barcelona's attacking system actually works. Because only when we understand that can we truly decide if he completes the puzzle or not. As we know, last season under Hansi Flick, Barcelona's formation on paper was a 4-2-3-1. Rafinha was listed as the left winger, but what happened on the pitch was quite different. As soon as the match began and Barcelona started controlling possession, this entire setup would shift. Rafinha, who was on paper the left winger, would move inside into the half space, like a second striker, leaving the left wing area completely open. That space was then filled by Bald, the fullback. But because Bald couldn't offer what a natural left winger does, Barcelona began heavily relying on the star on the right wing, Lamine Yamal. His individual creativity and ability to make a difference became essential. As a result, we saw opponents also shifting toward Yamal's side to try and stop him. This led to Barcelona's gameplay being too right-heavy. Most attacks were coming from the right, so Barca needed to find a solution. They decided to bring in a player on the left wing, a right-footed player, with high individual quality and creativity in the final third. That way, they'd have diverse attacking options, from the right wing, Yamal plus Count overlapping from the left wing, a new creative winger plus Bald overlapping from the middle, Rafinha occupying central roles. That's exactly why they signed Marcus Rashford. He's extremely creative in the final third, especially in a structured team. And mark this, structured team. Now let's talk about the criticism from some fans who are skeptical about the deal. Many believe Rashford's transfer to Barcelona will be a failure, pointing to his poor performances over the past 2 seasons with Manchester United, both on and off the pitch. But looking at the bigger picture, we see that in Ten Hag's first season, Rashford had an incredible run. He was one of the best players in the world at that point. Why? Because the system worked. Even during his loan spell at Aston Villa, he performed well under Unai Emery's system, not to mention his outstanding early years at Manchester United. So clearly, Rashford has high quality. He just needs a functioning system around him to bring out his best. And that's exactly what Barcelona has. So what will Rashford add to Barcelona? Let me break down 3 key things Rashford brings to Barca, and each one could make a huge difference to their attacking setup. First, more variety in attack. Rashford doesn't just bring individual flair in the final third, he also fits into multiple attacking patterns. If the team wants to play quick, direct transitions, Rashford is crucial. He's fast, and he knows how to attack behind high defensive lines. So against teams that push their defense forward, he's a weapon. Against teams that sit deep and defend in low blocks, Rashford is also a great solution on the left with his individual creativity. Second, positional flexibility. Rashford isn't tied to one position. He's played 230 games as a left winger, 120 goal contributions, 160 games as a striker, 90 goal contributions, 51 games on the right wing with a 20 goal contributions. This shows he can operate anywhere across the front line. That gives the coach massive flexibility. He can start on the left, play as a central striker with Lewandowski, or even shift to the right if needed. That's a huge advantage in a team like Barcelona, especially across a long season full of injuries and squad rotation. 3. Internal competition boost. Hansi Flick once said, "Competition for places is the key to success." Bringing in Rashford increases that competition in the front line. It raises the energy and commitment of everyone else. Barcelona already has healthy competition, but someone like Rashford raises the bar even further. Now let's look at this deal from the club's perspective. Barcelona brought Rashford on loan, meaning they didn't pay €1 up front. They also have a €30 million buy option, which is extremely low in today's market. So if he performs, amazing, you activate the clause and secure a top player for cheap. If he doesn't work out, you simply send him back. No financial risk. This kind of deal gives Barcelona a real chance without putting them in economic danger, which is exactly what they need while balancing ambition with financial constraints. Also, Rashford himself is highly motivated to prove himself again, which makes everything work in Barcelona's favor. But let's not pretend this is all perfect. Every deal has its risks. Rashford's main issue is consistency. Some seasons he's one of the best in Europe, and the next, he drops off dramatically. This isn't always about form. Sometimes it's about the system and the environment. But more importantly, there's the mental and emotional side. Rashford can be affected by pressure. If he hits a slump, it takes him time to rebuild confidence. And that's a dangerous factor at a club like Barcelona, where every new signing is under the microscope from day one, and the fans don't have much patience. In conclusion, Rashford's transfer is a calculated risk. If Flick can use him right, if he protects the mental and emotional side, then Rashford won't just be another signing. He could transform the entire left side of Barcelona's attack and become a key goal-scoring solution. But in return, Rashford needs to have the hunger and determination to start fresh. If that happens, this could go from a weird transfer to a genius move that completely reshapes Barcelona's frontline. Let me know what you think about Rashford's move. Do you see it as a potential success story, or just another risky gamble? If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. And if you've got any video ideas you'd like to see next, drop them in the comments below. See you in the next one.